What is up, guys? It is your boy HamzaConnection coming at you live with yet another podcast episode. So, welcome to the Journey Podcast. And this is a podcast, if you all didn't know, where I talk about my journey of becoming the strongest version of myself and hopes of helping you become the strongest version of yourself by sharing tips and tricks along my way and realization that helps you on your journey, man. So today, packed day. I try to pack too much into my day, and that is the schedule. That is the schedule. That didn't make sense. That is the point of this podcast. Basically, I'm feeling super energetic. I have no idea where I've gotten this energy. It's close to bedtime, and I'm this energetic. Woo! Basically, I just been at a yoga class and been doing some yin yoga. Was super relaxed. But when I came home, I had to record this podcast episode because it's a part of my goal. But this is the thing. I was stressing so much doing that yoga session because I was thinking, hey, I need to achieve all of these things when I get home, and I need to do this and this and this. And I packed so much into all this time. Oh, a little bit amount of time. Not how do you say this? Not enough time to do the activities that I planned to do because the activities were time bound. So it was impossible for me to do all of that shit. And I was stressing over it so much. And actually, that ended up hurting my productivity because I was at yoga class, but I was thinking of things that I couldn't do there. And that is a huge stressor because then you lose the quality of the work that you're currently doing. Because I got a decent session, but I could have gotten a way better session if I'd have let go of all the things. Because me stressing in that 1 hour yoga session that I was doing today didn't really matter. It didn't really matter because, yeah, I was stressing, but that didn't mean that I got further along. Now I'm home. Now I can actually work on the stuff that I want to work on and achieve that. But I couldn't have done that while I was doing the yoga session. So either you decide, am I going to go to yoga? Yes. Then the answer is yes. And then you go full on out and give your full attention to that thing. And when you come home, you give your full attention to this thing. So right now, I'm not doing anything else. I'm doing this podcast, and this is my focus right now. And when I finish this podcast, then I'm going to be doing something else, and that something else is going to be my main focus. And that's the main point of this journey that I'm trying to share with you guys because, man, so many times in my life, I'm stressing about things that I cannot do during that day because I already planned it for something else. So this is the thing. Plan your day out accordingly and also to how much time. I'm not saying don't be ambitious and not squeeze in all you can in that short amount of time. I'm saying when you're doing your task, do it damn well and give it your full attention. And then when you're doing the next task, give it your full attention. And that's what you need to do. And that's what I needed to do today because I was stressing too damn much. So that's actually very easy point to make. And that's the main point of the podcast. So basically, take a look in your life. Look at areas where you're stressing. Are you going to be like, oh, I need to get this work done and I need to pick up whatever the kids or something like that, if you have any, then you need to choose. Simply, it's a choice. I was going to yoga, realized that I couldn't reach all the other stuff because now it's late. And hey, that's all right. Now it's late, but that doesn't matter. That's all right because I chose yoga. And that's an active choice of doing yoga than not doing something else. And that's it. And that's it. You have a certain amount of time and you can only do a certain amount of things. So you better make sure that you do your priorities. And one of my priorities with yoga. And the thing here is stressing on less important tasks. Hey, even though if you have two important tasks and they're both super important. You have to choose one. When you realize you don't have the time to do both, you better choose one. Because if you try to do both in an impossible amount of time, where you can't do both, when you realize you can't do both, then you won't be able to do anything. Then you won't be able to do anything. And that's the thing. And you need to realize that. And I need to realize that as well, man. So I'm going to try moving forward, focusing on one task at a time. And it's super hard because I want to achieve so much. Ambitious people always try to cram in too much and way too little time. And that ends up hurting you at the end. And I've been burned by that so many times. So, sharing this with you, hopefully you won't get burned. Hopefully we get a deep understanding and take a look at your life after this podcast and realize what you are. Where in your life are you trying to do two things at once? Or doing things that you don't have time to, and then stressing them on other things. This one was a short one, man. I think this one is 7 minutes. I wish you guys a pleasant evening or morning, wherever you're coming from, and take care. Peace.